Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to We Talk Weekly's After the Talk with WPPM LP Philadelphia.
Yeah, this is one of the hottest radio shows that talks Charles's favorite segment, love and relationships. Whatever. Gives the good news and the bad news. And of course, the latest in entertainment news with the Sizzle.
Dope. Yeah. So make sure you keep it locked to We Talk Weekly's After the Talk with your boy Charles Gregory and the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on 106.5 FM.
Woo!
What's up, y'all? This your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
We're definitely in the building today, man. We have a dynamic show, of course. You already know how we get down, man. And we're going to have a good time. There's a lot of things and a lot of information that we have to catch you guys up on. You know, like this fund drive that we have to shout out because we want you to continue to support public radio. Real talk. You know, it's one of those things, man. This is why we do what we do for the community. We do it for the people. We do it for those who has been watching, listening, supporting, subscribing, following, thumbs upping. You dig?
Right. Yeah.
You know, we do it for those people. You know, when you seeing the numbers go up and the subscribers go up because they're watching what we do. That's why we do it. WPPM Fall Fund Drive. The meter, let me tell you, we're trying to reach 10 stacks. I'm talking to my community now, right? Not $10,000. 10 stacks. So make sure you contribute, all right? We about 2K right now, so we need a donor to come on down and drop something heavy. So you got something to say about that? About the fund?
Not right now. Give me a minute. I was sitting here. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was sitting here trying to pull up the live, so I could get the live going. So yeah, I mean, we have to continue. We have this goal that we're trying to reach, and every year WPPM does the Fall Fund Drive, and we're getting there. We need you guys to support, and you know it just help us to continue to do what we do.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You like the content, you like everything that we're doing, support us. That's all we're saying, you know. And we'll continue to, you know, support you and bringing you this, you know.
The sizzle.
The sizzle.
The interviews.
Good news, bad news.
Right. That's
all
right.
that good old stuff. And all the people, your favorite people, the cool people, because this is where the cool people hang out. You dig? See, where you at? He right there. Hey, that's right, man. This your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle
and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
So you know we having a good time, ladies and gentlemen. And you know I said that we jump in. You know what? Do we have any? We don't even have any music ready, do we? We have any music ready that we go?
You know
what?
Then
we'll come back in with good news.
I was having little issues with the I was having some issues with the internet, but
the internet.
Yeah. We got something. We got something. We got something. All right, so let's go ahead and cut to a little break real quick, throw on some music, and we're gonna come right back in with good news and bad news. We're gonna come back in and do all the things that you love that we do, right? All the good old things. So I don't want you guys to go nowhere. And I just want you to kind of tune in because we got a lot of things that we got to do right now. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. What we got coming up? We got a little Megan Thee Stallion Rilla.
That's my girl. We'll be right back, y'all. Hello.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lauren Sizzle, and you are tuned into one of the hottest talk shows in the nation, We Talk Weekly's After the Talk. Make sure you tune in each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m., and you can listen anywhere. Just download the TuneIn Radio app. Look for WPPM 106.5 FM on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And I got some good news for you. You want to binge listen to our shows? Follow We Talk Weekly's After the Talk podcast on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, and Spreaker. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to check out all of our amazing shows and event coverage. And follow We Talk Weekly on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And most importantly, keep it locked.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle
and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
Classy Lady Sparkle is definitely in the building, man.
Shout out all our Instagram people, y'all.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
That's what's up.
Shout out to the Instagram, all our Instagram folks. Shout out to, oh, man, Facebook. We got to shout everybody out. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, especially like our YouTube folks, man. They've been holding us down. So shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Comcast. Shout out to Verizon. Shout out to Dailymotion. I could go on and on and on. iHeartRadio, CastBox, Spreaker. Shout out to all our folks, man, who've been following our folks all the way over in Africa, man. They've been holding us down, too, real heavy. Shout out to that, man. So, yeah, man. So, without further ado, I usually ask, how was your day? We're going to jump right into good news and bad news. So, holla at me.
All right. I'm going to give y'all some good news. This young lady is so huge, you guys. She's, her name is Audrey Ori. And she's the most sought-after celebrity ghostwriter in her field. Oh. To date, Audrey has been responsible for hundreds of aspiring writers of color becoming published authors and helping them to acquire both national and international distribution. Her clients include, and I'm going to just run it down, VH1, MTV, WeTV, Bravo, BET, NFL, Centric, YouTube, and Grammy Award-winning artists, as well as entrepreneurs and everyday heroes. Audrey has made history as the first African-American woman to launch an international writers' retreat, Dear Paris 2020. The retreat will be hosted in Paris, and Ori will open registration to empower writers of color to attend this historical event. Okay. Ori bet on herself after walking away from a budding education career and having the odds set against her. She grew up in a single parent home after her father abandoned her biological father, and she candidly explains it was her faith that propelled her change and helped her find purpose from the pain to help others do the same. So if you guys want more information on who this beautiful black queen is, please go to our Instagram or our WeTalkWeekly.com. Again, it's Audrey Ori. She has a week-long hashtag Dear Paris 2020 International Writers Retreat. It will take...
Hold on. Wait. You said that's a hashtag?
It's hashtag Dear Paris 2020. Yes.
Hashtag Dear Paris 2020.
Exactly. Okay. International Writers Retreat. It'll take place in Paris, France on June 17th, 2020. Yeah, so if you want to know more information, check out our We Talk Weekly page or go to her www.13thandjoan.com. That is her publishing house.
Make sure
publishing company.
Hey, what's her name again?
Audrey Ori.
Audrey Ori.
Yeah, she's a ghostwriter.
Okay.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Audrey Ori.
Yes. I also wanted to say, I didn't preface it with this. The word inspire is derived from the word inspire. It means breathe or blow into. And that word inspire is what she is doing all day. So, yes.
Audrey Ori. You can send me, my name is Charles Gregory.
What's her Instagram
You can send me a plane ticket to come to Paris when you go. And then we can go from there.
Audrey Ori.
No doubt.
Yep. Yeah, so, I mean, phenomenal. The first black woman. Tell me that ain't some good news.
Hold on one second. So.
Yes.
Check this out, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
You're on the air. This is Charles Gregory. We Talk Weekly. How can I help you? You're on the air. Because somebody calling in the middle of our show. So I said, okay, you want to call so bad. All right, call back. I'll put you on the show.
Okay, we'll wait till they call back.
All right, there you go. We Talk Weekly.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. They call it back. Hold on.
Okay.
This is We Talk Weekly. You want a show? Holler at me.
We having technical difficulties.
Hey, K Nicole.
There she go. Oh, somebody called in. Why don't you say your name again? We finally got you on.
My name is Shakira Corn, a.k.a. K Nicole.
Oh, a.k.a. K Nicole. How you doing? So what makes you call?
She's calling on behalf of our friend to the show, Derek Thompson.
Oh, Derek Thompson. Delacroix.
Derek Thompson.
Okay.
Oh, no doubt. That's the homie right there. Okay. So why don't you hold on 1 second? We'll be right with you. Can you hold on with us?
Absolutely.
All
Yes.
right, no doubt. There
All
you
right, y'all heard it here. Like, we got a lot of things
We got
going
a lot of things
on.
popping
Yes.
right now. We'll put you right on
Yes,
Front Street.
exactly.
Listen, you call. I'm going to put you on. So make sure you call the show if you want. And I'm going to put you on.
He
Make
really
sure you have something
does.
to, make sure you have something to say. If you want to call and interrupt my show, that means you got something to talk about.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
It's just one of those things, man.
All right.
So give me
Okay,
the
now
bad, man.
grab y'all pearls and get really somber with this one, because I titled this, Are Brown People Racist?
Oh, my gosh.
A Hispanic Oklahoma father, Manuel Quesada, 47, who reportedly didn't want his daughter hanging around with black people, was arrested in the death of the girl's boyfriend and the victim's cousin. Albert Thomas, 20 years old, and DeJohn Ross, 21, were two young black men picking up Manuel's daughter to go to the movies when the man allegedly shot the victims, according to KJRH. A neighbor heard the gunshots and called 911, and police found one victim in the street and the other in the driver's seat of the car. One young man was shot in the chest and the other was shot in the head. Manuel Quesada was in the driveway with a gun in his back pocket, authorities say. Thomas had been dating Quesada's daughter for the past 2 years and hadn't met her father until the night of his death. Alita Thomas was the mother of Thomas. Alita Thomas, mother of the victim, says they still have their family. We don't. We have to bury a kid. We have to bury 2 kids, and they didn't deserve any of this. Angeletta Quesada, 45, which is Manuel's wife, was also arrested. Authority deputies believe that Manuel was the only shooter, but she was accomplished. He was booked in the Rogers County Jail and is facing 2 charges of first-degree murder, and so is his wife as accessory to murder. There's been no comment from the killer of Quesada's daughter. So that's really sad. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but is that a question that can be answered? Are brown people, can they be racist? This father is a Hispanic man and didn't want his daughters hanging around black people and shot her. So what do y'all think about that?
You know what? I have heard of that. Minorities being racist towards other minorities, and then you have the ones like the Stacey Dashes who don't even want to be considered minorities.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I believe that. Oh, I believe that, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's a very unfortunate story.
Horrible.
Yeah, he never met the dad, and the daughter knew that her father didn't want her dating black boys, but the day he met the father, he dies.
Horrible.
So,
Horrible.
again, if y'all want more on the good news, bad news, you got to go visit us. You got to subscribe. So that's it from Classy Lady Sparkle.
No doubt. That was Classy Lady Sparkle, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful.
Lauren Sizzle.
And the beautiful.
Classy Lady Sparkle.
You forgot that you was in here?
Right.
Like
No.
what? Oh, I'm not here no more. Right? No doubt. So, we got a special shout out today. We like to, people who has been following the show, who has been friends to the show, and, who we give the opportunity and platform to speak, to give, voice to those who don't necessarily have that platform to have a voice, and we like to do that. So, Sizzle, why don't you go ahead and give your little shout out, man? Who we got on today?
So we have Miss Shakira Horn. She's going to just tell us a little bit of information about Derek Thompson's event that he has coming up.
Okay. What's up, Shakira? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, fantastic. You nice and loud. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
I try.
There you go. So why don't you tell us what's going on? Tell us about what's some good stuff.
Well, starting off, I would like to introduce myself.
Sure.
I am Derek's and official creative director.
And one second. For those who don't know who Derek is, he's Derek Delacroix, as you may know. He's a friend to the show. We actually had him on. You heard his wonderful voice and some of the things that he was doing. And so, yeah, I just wanted to kind of cue that in. There you go.
Yes, we are going about a new journey of developing a music group. The music group is going to be called Androgyny. We're actually having an audition this month on the 30th. A little bit about what we're looking for. We're basically going for what the name says, androgynous. We want all types of people to apply and RSVP for auditions. You can RSVP at Avenue AVENUE Omni OMNI agency at gmail.com. We're asking people to send their headshots, contact information, and some material. We're just looking to start a new craze and bring about a new type of music. It is a pop group, so we are looking for someone who has an awesome musical background. And then most importantly, we're looking for someone who's just not scared to be themselves. So that's what we have going on. And we're looking to take Philadelphia by storm with some of our new music.
Fantastic. So if they want to know more about this and how, they want to go, where can they, locate or find how to get their ticket information, website information? Give us all that so they can contact you guys.
Okay, so in order to RSVP for the audition, because the audition date and time and location is disclosed, you would reach out to my company email, which is Avenue Omni Agency LLC at gmail.com, or that also goes the same for the Facebook page and the Instagram. Androgyny already has a social media site, so you can reach them, and this is how you guys spell it: IN. DROGYNI. So either one of those, reach out to us, send those headshots in, send that material, send as much information that you can, and we'll give you guys a ring back with the information about how to get to the auditions. The auditions will be held in Philly. I can let you guys know that, and it will be at the end of this month. So we're looking to get those auditions and see who's interested in being part of this group.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks for calling to the show. And you know what? We just may be there, making sure we,
I would love that.
Absolutely greeting the good old folks and all that good old stuff.
Shout out to
Go ahead.
To Derek Delacroix. He just joined.
Oh, shout out to Derek Delacroix. Hercules.
Hey, my baby.
There you go. Derek Delacroix, friend to the show. We got to make sure we bring him back after this so we can talk a little bit more about what this whole event entails and, some of the people who you had there to audition. That would be a great kind of follow wrap up. Yeah, absolutely. And so, like I said, we just may be there, and thanks for calling to the show. And make sure you follow us so, people can see, they following us. Now we know how to get to them. So make sure you follow us when we talk weekly. There you go.
Awesome. I will do that. Thank you guys for having us so much.
Not a problem at all. Thanks for calling. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
And the beautiful
Lady Sparkle.
There you go. We in the building. You know what? Let's jump right into the sizzle. You ready for the sizzle?
Yep. Are you ready for the sizzle?
I'm always ready for the sizzle.
We got the sizzle.
Give it to me early.
Yes, sir. So singer Solange, she has confirmed her separation from husband, 56-year-old music video director Alan Ferguson. So Solange confirmed her split to her 4.1 million Instagram followers via an Instagram post. So this comes just 2 weeks before the ex-couple's 5-year anniversary. And in her post, she said, it was kind of a little long, but she said, 11 years ago, I met a phenomenal man who changed every existence of my life. Early this year, we separated and parted ways. And she had in parentheses, and though it ain't nobody business, because that's just how she wrote it, I find it necessary to protect the sacredness of my personal truth and to live in it fully just as I had before and will continue to do. It is unfair to not have power of your own story as you shape and mold and rewrite it yourself. And she has a few other things to say, but nothing negative or indicative of the cause of the separation. And Solange and Alan got married in New Orleans back in November 2014 with big sis Beyonce, brother-in-law Jay-Z and the family in attendance. So, and she's also slamming rumors that she cheated with her manager after a picture surfaced of the two walking. So she tagged him in the picture in her IG story and said, "Thank you for being the best co-manager for 5 years. Sorry the internets are so unkind and be lying. Go back to enjoying your vacation." So,
where's that, Charles?
That's the sizzle right there.
I know that's right. I love it.
That's them stories, boy.
Yes.
I love it.
So she shot those rumors down real quick.
Nicki Minaj, she has clapped back at the queen of gossip, Wendy Williams, after her comments about Nicki's new hubby, Kenneth Petty. Okay, you know, you know how a wife will fight for her man. A wife will fight for her man. Okay, so on a recent episode of Wendy Williams Show, in her Hot Topic segment, Wendy decided she was going to talk about Nicki Minaj marrying fiance Kenneth. So Wendy said, now he served 7 years in prison and he's a sex offender. So that means he's, she was trying to, you know, playing along with the audience. She's like, is manslaughter a killer? So the crowd was like, yes, and da-da-da-da. She said, okay, so he's a killer and a sex offender. Well, Nicki, congratulations.
Dang.
So Nicki got wind of that, of course.
Nobody, now she shouldn't be talking now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like all that she just went through with her marriage, please, Wendy, for real.
Nicki was she was dragging Wendy. Okay, so on an episode of Queen Radio, Nicki took the opportunity to address Wendy's comments, and the dragging began.
Yes, she should.
So Nicki said, every time you mention him, you feel the need to bring these things up. It's not about doing your job, because Nicki does acknowledge, like, as a reporter like us, you report the news. Your job is to report the news. And then she's like, there are people who report the news and there are people who do it with evil intent in their heart, viciousness. And I pray for you because I know you're hurting and I know you must be sick and humiliated. So she said some other things that we really can't say because of the explicitness of the nature. But Nicki said that one time she was out with Nas and Wendy walked up to Nas and said, what are you doing with her? I don't like her. And then she was like, me and Kevin Nicki, this is what Nicki's claiming, that Wendy said, me and Kevin were at home and we were listening to Nas. And Nicki was like, no, you were listening to Nas. He was with his chick.
Wow.
Like, yikes. And then she
wow.
I can't even follow this story no more, man.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Well, Nicki went in on Queen Radio on Wendy. Okay. So she starts talking. She's saying things that she described an incident where she was at an event with Nas when they were together. Wendy Williams walked up to Nas and act like she didn't see Nicki. And was like, what are you doing with her? I don't like her. What are you doing with Nicki? I don't like her. And then Wendy was like, oh, me and Kevin were at home. We were listening to Nas. And then Nicki was like, she said on the radio, she was like, no, you were listening to Nas. He was with his chick.
Talking about her.
Talking about Wendy.
No doubt, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then she was, she said a lot of stuff. Like, she was like, Wendy, where were you at when Kevin was knee deep in that? She said you paid for her shopping sprees, you paid for her hotels, probably paid for her GYM bills, and you paid to have that baby delivered. So she was just kind of going in.
This is all on her radio
Wendy.
show?
She went in for a long time. And then she also said that she was going to do another segment, but she was going to invite Tasha K. I don't know if that she's another blogger. Tasha K actually had like some type of beef with Cardi B because she was doing a lot of stories and stuff on Cardi B. But Nicki has invited Tasha K to the show, and I believe that they're going to continue the conversation.
But all right, so is Cardi and Nicki thing squashed now? I ain't heard much from it.
No. But Remy, I didn't really do this story, but Remy had came out and was kind of talking about how she was talking about the Sheetha song, but that's a whole nother story for another day. We can't even really get into that. But Nicki talked about her. She was talking about supporting her when she found out about Kevin cheating and all that, and she felt bad for her. But then Nicki says that she's demonic and she's gonna pray for her, but no word yet from Wendy. And, I wonder if she'll ever respond, because sometimes Wendy get caught up in something and then somebody clap back at her and then Wendy, it'd be crickets.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. So the Celebrity Sizzle Award of the week goes to I was waiting for my drum roll. I'm sorry, but former San Francisco 49ers Colin Kaepernick, who spent his 32nd birthday along with his Know Your Rights Foundation, helping to feed the homeless in Oakland, California. Kaepernick's girlfriend, Nessa Diab, was also alongside Colin and his team. They gave out backpacks filled with snacks, shampoo, socks, soap, and other paraphernalia. And they even had a food truck that was there giving out food. So shout out to Colin Kaepernick.
That's what's
he
up.
continues to hold the community down.
Shout
out to him. Yes,
doubt.
I'm your girl, Lauren Sizzle, and that was the Sizzle.
And that was the Sizzle, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Charles Greg with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful.
Classy Lady Sparkle.
You know what? We're going to cut to some music real quick, and we're going to bring our guest in. And you know what? We just a couple minutes behind, but we want to let you hear some good old music, man. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Sizzle, who do we got coming up next?
So we got Fat Joe. Yes.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lauren Sizzle, and you are tuned in to one of the hottest talk shows in the nation. We Talk Weekly's After the Talk. Make sure you tune in each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And you can listen anywhere. Just download the TuneIn Radio app. Look for WPPM 106.5 FM on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And I got some good news for you. You want to binge listen to our shows? Follow We Talk Weekly's After the Talk podcast on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, and Spreaker. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to check out all of our amazing shows and event coverage. And follow We Talk Weekly on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And most importantly, keep it locked.